guys, it's Finn. Before I start, I'm just going to say that G has taken it upon himself to pick this time to have his evening run. So you might have to put up with him going around the wheel literally in the background. But yes, I want to update about a video I did a little while back. It was my very last top surgery update video I did, where I was kind of discussing that I have some concerns about my nipples, and I asked for feedback, and I got some amazing feedback. I'm laughing because it's really strange to think that I'm doing a vlog on YouTube asking for feedback on my nipples. Never in a million years did I think that would happen. But I got some absolutely fantastic feedback from people, and it really, really helped. And I'm quite happy with my nipples now. I think I just needed that feedback. A lot of the comments have kind of got me thinking about this process that we go through as trans males and accepting a body that is kind of thrown at us. You've got the acceptance of the body that's had all these female elements that we don't want, that we want to get rid of. And then in doing that, our new trans body is kind of there overnight. It's just upon us, and we then have to kind of come to terms with that and all it brings. Even when it's a positive thing, it's still a big deal to get used to. I mean, growing up, if I was growing up as a cis male, anybody growing up through puberty, you check it out with the same sex peers. You check out the things that you're growing, your pubic hair that's growing, your underarm hair that's growing, your knob growing, your breast growing, whatever, you check it out with your friends. And you know, I didn't really do all that because I wanted to hide the things that were growing because I didn't like what was growing. And so now, at this age, here I am with a male chest, but I'm 40, and so I can't keep like wandering around and going, oh, can I have a look at your chest to make sure yours is alright compared to mine and all of that. But that's the sort of thing you'd be doing growing up. And it makes a lot of sense actually why us trans guys share so many photos. Because it is that kind of peer-to-peer, am I alright, is this alright, am I growing okay, does this look okay, that is a really fundamental part of growing up and coming to terms with your body as it matures. So not only are we lacking the gradual growing into our body, but we're also lacking that peer-to-peer contact of checking out our bodies. There is, I don't know if they do it abroad, but I know in the UK they do something called Trans Bear-All, and they're like a weekend retreat and you can kind of get naked with other trans guys. It's nothing sexual in this, it's purely around kind of body comfort. And I'm actually thinking about doing one, because I think it would be really, really helpful in kind of coming to terms. I think it will just happen naturally over a number of years, I will come to terms, but as I say, it's this sudden thrown into a new body that is a bit like, oh, okay, is it alright, should it be sticking it out like that, you know, all of this kind of stuff. So yeah, I think it's just really, I'm really going through a body phase at the moment. All the changes before were very kind of, although they were physical changes in how I looked, so they were also changed in how I felt, but now it's a real embodiment. That's exactly what's going on for me at the moment. It's embodying my new self, my new male body. You know, my body shape's changing in more ways than one because I've eaten too many pies, but apart from that my body shape is changing. This chest obviously is new, and I'm going to have lower surgery, and so my whole body is in flux. So it's a big deal, and it's something for me to definitely bear in mind when it comes to lower surgery. I think that's going to be an even bigger shock, and it's no wonder that there are amazing groups out there on Facebook where we can share our lower surgery with each other and just check it out. It is very, very much needed. Acceptance is an ongoing process, and it's a case of, it doesn't mean you just accept it and you don't move on. You know, you can change stuff. I looked at my nipples, I got great feedback from people, and I've looked again at my nipples, and now I'm happy and I don't need them changing. I'm quite lucky, I think, because I'm in the 12-step program, and a fundamental part of the 12-step program is acceptance. And so I work with it in every aspect of my life, not just in my sobriety, but in terms of everything, really, that I deal with. And it's, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Well, the things I cannot change is that I grew breasts because I went through female puberty. Cannot change that. However, I could have the courage to have surgery and have those breasts removed and then have a male chest reconstructed. Now, the wisdom to know the difference, I think this key part in it really, the wisdom to know the difference is I cannot change that I wasn't born with a male chest. And although I've had surgery, there will always be flaws. There will always be scars. They will minimise, and my scars are fantastic and they will minimise really well. And there will always be a little bit of irregularity with the nipples. You know, it will never be a completely pure male chest. That's something I have to accept. You know, so it's that kind of balance all the time. It's like, okay, these nipples aren't perfect, but then whose really are? And at what point do you just keep having revisions when it's okay? And I think it's why its acceptance is and sharing with other people is really needed, because I needed to see if it was just my imagination, were they okay, you know? And now I know that, you know, everyone says they are fine, that I'm not going to have them revised. I don't need them revised. Am I making sense? So yeah, it's that wisdom to know the difference bit that I think is really key here. You know, that what I would really want, more than anything in the world, is to go back and go through male puberty and not have the scars and just have naturally grown nipples and all of the rest. But I can't. You know, so the wisdom to know the difference is that I've done everything in my power to change things, and I'm happy with where it is, and now I'm ready to accept that the scars will always be there, the nipples might be slightly irregular, but it's okay. Does this make sense? So yeah, it's just really got me thinking about how much work there still is to do with embodiment in my trans self. And I think it's also made me realise that I do not advocate having to wait a long time for things in transition. It's painful. But the process of waiting does give you time to come to terms with little bits en route, you know. It's given me time in between top surgery and lower surgery to kind of come to terms with this. Otherwise it's just all too much at once, you know. And the same thing with lower surgery, you know, I didn't think I wanted lower surgery at first. But then as I grow into my body and it feels and looks exactly like I imagined it to be, I realised the lower doesn't fit, so now I want that changed. And at first I thought I wanted meta, but having more time to reflect on how I'm using my body makes me realise that I really do need full phalloplasty. So I think it's really important to work with acceptance and time in this journey, in getting to know our new bodies and if and what other modifications we need to feel complete. But also that wisdom to know the difference of when it's time to just accept rather than just keep, you know, batting your head against the wall. Because I could have my nipples revised, but I could end up with no feeling, and I've got feeling in my nipples. And there isn't anything wrong with my nipples, I know that. I just needed to check them out with however many subscribers I've got on YouTube. Who would have thought? But anyway, that's just my random waffling thoughts about trans male body acceptance. Please do comment. Your comments always make me think more. They give me little bursts of, oh yeah, of course that makes sense, and I wouldn't be figuring out any of this without everyone's feedback. It's how we all get anywhere, I think, in this world. So yeah, thank you very much for my nipple feedback and for listening to my ramblings on trans male body embodiment. I will update you soon with more news or just more ramblings. Take care everybody. Bye from... Oh, all three of them are up, look. This is Yin, Yang, and this little fella is Chi. Do you want to come and say hello quickly? Do you want to come and pick your nose out and say hi? You gonna? Whoop, he's gonna fall over. This is Yang. Can you see Yang? Say hello, say hello. Hello. Everyone comments on you, look, you know. Yeah. Do you want a bit of cracker? Yeah, then. No, just want some fame. No, quick, that's it. Anybody else? Got it? No? Want some? Got it? Yeah. Off you go then. Go on. You did get offered some. Oh, you are a funny bunny. Got it? No, that's Dad's hand. Look, Chi. He's a few sandwiches short of a picnic. Yeah, Bubs. Look, I'll put it there for you. Got it? Good boy. And now he's going to go and see his brothers. So yes, it's goodbye from us. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.